Our Agonyin beans is done cooking in the pressure cooker. When the pressure cooker was on, although I didn't make the video, like I told you, the seal will have to rise. So you can see that the seal is back down now. So make sure that you don't open your pressure cooker unless this seal is down. And one safety feature is that when this seal is still up, when it's not down, you will not be able to turn the lid of your pressure cooker. See how I've turned it, I'm moving it. You can move it to the closed position. When there is pressure in the electric pressure cooker or even regular pressure cooker, you will not be able to turn the lid. That is a safety feature, so make sure that that is done. So I'm going to open it now. You can see the Agonyin beans is cooked. Normally when you cook your Agonyin beans in the pressure cooker, the cooking time is usually 40 minutes. But since this was already pre-soaked, I turned the timer to only 20 minutes because it cooks for 20 minutes and then it maintains the pressure, and then you move on. But right now it looks as if I have too much water in the pot. So in order not to make my beans too watery, I'm going to remove some of this liquid. I may end up adding some more to it after mashing it, but then I just feel that this water is too much. And this water you can use to cook other things. I can't think of anything that one can use this beans water to cook, but maybe if you want to cook yam pottage, you can actually use this as water too, because it should have some protein, right? So I'm removing, I believe that was the second or third ladle that I'll be removing from this pot. The next thing is going to be for me to mash it, and normally I use this masher, this potato masher. But another thing that we need to talk about is the texture of the beans. You can see how it's just like busted. It's very, very soft. When you cook your beans in the pressure cooker, it's going to be very, very soft. So the next thing is to start mashing the beans with this potato masher here, is to mash the beans, because that is what make Agonyin beans. Even now that I've started, I'm going to still remove some of the water because I think there is too much water. From experience, you will know. But another thing is, when you make your Agonyin beans, if you're going to refrigerate it, don't make it to be too dry. Because if you make it to be too dry, when you want to reheat it, when you're ready to eat it, you'll discover that it is too dry. So when after mashing your beans, make sure that it is moist. Make sure that it is moist. This is the best way to do it. So I've removed some more water from it. So now I'm just going to now mash it. Mashing is also a matter of taste. Some people like it to be very mushed. Some people like to see a few grains of beans, if I can call it that way. Some people still like to see whole pieces of beans in the Agonyin beans. I like it midway, some pieces of beans. So I like it like 3/4 mashed, and then 2/3 rather. I like it to be 2/3 mashed and then 1/3 whole beans. So I'm just going to continue to mash it. And when it comes to storage, I'm not going to finish mashing it so that this video is not going to be too long. When it comes to storage, I use plastic like this, and then it is labeled. You can see it says Agonyin beans. So when I've packed it, I'm going to pack it in in bowls like this. If you have the round bowls, it's okay. If you have these square bowls, it is okay as well. So I'm going to move the water that I remove. I can actually drink the water, so I don't know, maybe I'm funny like that. So it depends on how you want to serve it. This is a bit watery. I'm still going to mash it some more, but I just want to show how I store it. You have already seen the labeling. I label, because if I put things in the freezer and there is no label on the container, it can be there for 41 years, and I'll just come back and meet it there. But after a few years of marriage and living together with other people, I know that if I want people to partake and eat what I have kept in the freezer, there has to be a label on the container. So I'll just put the lid on it, wait for it to cool down, put the lid on it, and then put it in the freezer. It freezes very well, so you can have this. I made a lot because I'm going to give a family friend about half of this Agonyin beans. So I hope we have learned a bit that living away from the diaspora does not mean that we cannot enjoy the food that we were eating. It's just that we have to make it ourselves, and we know how much it is when we ask caterers to make things for us. But if you have a growing family, and if you have free time, right, we watch I can remember when I was growing up, my sister would tell me that the people that I was watching on TV were being paid. So they were being paid for me to watch them. So why don't I find things that will be productive that I can do with my time? But then it didn't make much meaning to me. But now I feel, oh, instead of watching TV, I can actually cook in bulk, and in a way, I enjoy cooking. Some people don't enjoy cooking. Cooking is not for everybody. And remember that if you have intolerance to beans and you're always passing gas, your best bet is actually to soak your beans overnight. Soak it in a lot of water overnight, and then rinse it like I showed in the part 1 of the video, so that the protein that you're not able to digest, which makes you to pass gas, will actually be eliminated through the soaking process. I'll find out the name. I can't remember the name, but we can actually Google it, you know, with Google. We can find out. There is a protein in beans that some people cannot easily digest, and that is why they pass gas. When a lot of gas, I mean, everybody passes gas. That is why they discovered that they pass a lot of gas when they eat beans. But when you soak it, it tenderizes it, and then it eliminates, it releases the protein, so that the beans becomes more easily digestible for you. So that is the Agonyin beans video. I hope we have learned a thing or two by it. Love you all. Bye.